Hey bookish friends, I have a book haul for you, but first, can you hear my new distraction? I'm going to insert some footage of him being cute. So yeah, we have a dog now. His name's Dakota. I thought we were getting like a 1-year-old dog. Turns out he's an 8 to 10 month old puppy. So still working on some manners, but my kids love him. And so far he's been great. Like I said, I have a book haul. And the ones I'm most excited to talk about are, I managed to get volumes 5, 6, 7, and 8 of the Unselected Journals of Emma M. Lyon. I got volume 5 with book budget money, and 2 of my friends from book club are also passing around the series, and so one of my friends bought volume 6, but she said I could hold on to it since I have the other 7 current volumes. And then I won a gift card from the Mosaic Collection readers group, so thank you so much to the host of that. So I was able to get volume 7, and then yeah, birthday money I got volume 8. So now I have all of the current volumes out. And since it was my birthday, I did get a free thrift books credit. So I got You Who, Why You Matter, and How to Deal with It by Rachel Yankovic. I have not heard good things about her No Time to Be Dumb book, but I have heard good things about this one from my friends whose taste I trust in books. And in order to get the free shipping, I had to put another book in my order. So I had to put another book in my cart. So I got A Cup of Trouble by Angela Ruth Strong. This is book 2 in the Caffeinated Mysteries. It's set at Valentine's Day, and it's book 2 in a series. So I don't know if there's anything I can say about it except that there's 2 women who open a tea shop, I think. Small town coffee shop. Okay, I think they do coffee and tea. Yes, so I'm excited. And then I think one of my kids ordered something or something like that. I put Miracle at Tenwick, The Life of Dr. Ernie Stewart by Greg Lewis. I think one of you subscribers recommended this. It's a missionary biography. Ernie was originally from Indiana, and I live in Indiana. Looks like this is 1950s, and he ends up being a medical missionary in Kenya. I'm starting to think about what I want to read for next year, and I think this will probably go on my list of books for next year. Can't decide if I want to do 26 in 2026 or if I want to keep it at 24, just so there's 2 a month average that I want to be getting to. And we've had to do some van repairs, and that meant we ordered some parts off Amazon. So we had credit card points, and I used those credit card points to buy more books. One of my friends from book club recommended A Hobbit, A Wardrobe, and a Great War, how J.R.R. Tolkien and C.S. Lewis rediscovered faith, friendship, and heroism in the Cataclysm from 1914 to 1918. She said this was a good follow-up to The Mythmakers by John Hendricks. It just goes in a little bit deeper, gives more context. I think she talked about how it also shows how I think especially the battles of the 2 Towers and the Return of the King are pretty much almost exactly blow by blow from battles that Tolkien was in. So again, this will probably go on my list to read for next year. I'm slowly gathering any nonfiction books I want to read. I want to beef up my nonfiction a little bit. And I finally bought a copy of The Heir and the Spare by Kate Stradling. This is actually one of my favorite books. I've read the ebook version so many times, but I wanted to have a physical copy to be able to loan out to my friends, especially because I think my 2 friends from church I loan books out to don't have library cards. One of them because the library near her is just no good, so what's the point? And I don't know if the other one is just she doesn't make it to the library very much because she has 7 kids. So I loan her books out, and I'm happy to do that. So I got this one. Tormented at home and bullied during her studies abroad, second-born Iona of Wesset hides in the quiet corners of her father's castle. Her art and music provide refuge, but her cruel sister, Lisanne, ever lurks like a monster stalking its prey. Such has been her life for 20 years. And then there's a potential alliance between her awful older sister and the new crown prince of a neighboring country where Iona had gone to study for a few years, and she was really bullied by the elite there in the college or university or whatever they called it. And her bully is now the crown prince, but has he reformed as a result of the Civil War? Let's see, what's the first sentence like? Only 2 people had to die for Princess Iona to become queen. Her father, King Gawain, an aloof figure whose passing she would one day mourn, and her older sister, Lisanne, whose grave she would gladly dance on should the occasion arise. That's a good first sentence. And finally, I went to my library, and this was sitting on the free cart. I couldn't pass it up for free. It is falling apart a bit, but the inside is gorgeous. So I thought, I could read it, or I could scavenge pretty photographs out of it to use for like a gallery wall or something. Haven't decided yet, but for free, why not? So let's see if I can stack all of these up. And yeah, I still have some birthday money that I might spend yet, so there might be another clip to this, but for now, this is all the books I read, or not read, bought for the month of October. So let me know if you bought a good book recently, read a good book recently, and until next week, happy reading!